welcome back to Trouty. Today we'll be reviewing the 24-hour ration pack from Hungerbuster portion pack meals, and today we have chili con carne. First off we have biscuit jam sandwich, instant mashed potato, classic blend tea, an all fruit raspberry bar. We have a drinking chocolate, antibacterial wipes, candy chocolates, feels like M&M's, freeze dried coffee, wild berry sugar-free drink. Oh, Vegemite in the actual little Vegemite tube. Sweetened condensed milk. Whole grain cereal bar with seeds including chia. Natural muesli with milk powder. We've got sea salt, sugar, cracked pepper, a biscuit cream cracker. Our main, which is the chili con carne. Then we have our whole grain cereal bar with fruit and chia seeds. A Jack Link's teriyaki steak bar. And another packet of biscuit cream cracker. And that's about it in the packet. And we get this little spoon as well. Let's get to breakfast. So for breakfast I'll be having the natural muesli with milk powder, cream cracker with Vegemite, the sweetened condensed milk, some tea, some hot chocolate, whole grain cereal bar with seeds including chia, and a biscuit jam sandwich. So first up is the natural muesli. I think I've had this before and it was actually not too bad. You can see there's bits of fruit in there, some seeds. Just going to add some hot water while we're waiting for that. Some tea. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to taste a bit of this. This tastes great. I mean, you can really taste the condensed milk, but I like the bits of fruit and the seed. Try a bit of hot chocolate. Let's try the whole grain cereal bar with seeds including chia. So I'm not actually sure what a chia seed is. Maybe it's those little ones you see. But you can see there's pumpkin seeds in there, rolled oats. Tastes like a really nice muesli bar. Maybe with a bit of honey in it. Great. That looks a lot better. So now let's have a look at this. Actually, let's go to the cream biscuit cracker. Now I'm assuming this is a type of dry cracker that I've had before, like a Savoy type. It's a pity they're all broken, but that doesn't matter. Now this is the good stuff. So we'll pierce the end like that. No, that's not a Aussie breakfast without Vegemite. Look at that. So good. Make a Vegemite sandwich. I mean, the crackers don't taste stale or anything. They actually taste quite fresh. Let's have a look at this biscuit jam sandwich. Oh, we got two in there. Similar to the Arnott style. Look at those pretty little things. Chewy raspberry centre or jam centre. They taste fresh, they taste great. Nice little pickup in the morning. I'm going to add some of that. Oh yeah. Bit of that in there. Bit of that in there. And of course we've got to have some on our cereal as well. Extra flavour, extra energy. Look at that. Sorry about the shadow there. I mean, that kind of tastes like a black tea, I suppose. Very nice. Let's try this hot chocolate. Normally they're a bit watery. I didn't want to add too much watery, but I think it was the right amount in a smaller cup. That's a really nice sweet flavour. Obviously with the added sweetened condensed milk, but you wouldn't complain about that. I'm going to finish up this breakfast. No complaints so far, and I'll see you at lunchtime. Welcome back for lunch. So for lunch we're going to have the teriyaki steak bar with a biscuit cream cracker. I still have some Vegemite left over. We'll try the whole grain cereal bar with fruit and chia seed, and the all fruit bar raspberry, and some coffee. Now let's try this antibacterial wipe. See how good it is. Still feels moist. Oh, it's tearing already, but I suppose the job is it's meant to clean your hands. So might as well start off with this freeze-dried coffee. There is a tear tab there. Looks the same as any freeze-dried coffee. So we'll let that percolate. And I suppose because I do feel like this lunch is missing something a bit more substantial, like maybe, yeah, I don't know, some noodles or something, but I mean this is similar to breakfast, right? Cracker with a bit of Vegemite. Make yourself a sandwich. Oh, I love that little tube. And I suppose let's have a look at this teriyaki steak bar. Now I am a big fan of beef jerky. Look at that, it's pretty small. I mean it's only 25 grams, so it's not that big. It is what it is. We've got the teriyaki flavour in there. That's actually not too tough. Not that moist. A little bit on the dry side, but if we look at the protein content, we're getting 8.5 grams of protein. Now, I think this bar is slightly different from the other one because the wording was different. I mean, it looks very similar. Maybe a bit more crumbly. Got fruit in there, pumpkin seed. Chewy, tasty, very nice. Now let's check out this all fruit bar raspberry. It's like a fruit roll up, I suppose. Got good raspberry flavour. Like a fake one, a bit like licorice, a bit like the raspberry licorice. Very pleasant to eat, what can I say? Bit of condensed milk in there. Now, I'm not a big coffee drinker, so I won't be able to tell you whether it's good or bad, but to me it tastes like a cheap freeze-dried coffee. I'm sure it does the trick for all you coffee drinkers out there. I mean, you can't go wrong with that combo. Crackers still taste fresh. And I guess we'll see you for dinner time. So for dinner we're going to have the instant mashed potato with chili con carne. And we've got a bit of salt and pepper for flavour. And to top off for dessert we'll have some candied chocolates. And we'll also try out this Thaw's wildberry sugar-free drink. Alright, to get things cracking, I'm just gonna put this chili in the pot, add some hot water. Look at that steam. Let that get nice and hot. The instant mashed potato. I mean, it does have this handy resealable pouch, but just to make it easier, I'm going to put the mash in there. Now, I've had this mash before in one of the other MRE kits, and it's actually quite nice. It says to add about 1 cup of water, so I'll add a little bit, then mix it to see how, yeah, it needs a bit more. It's dehydrated, so it will absorb quite a lot. Here we go, I'm happy with that consistency. It looks pretty good. I think there's some kind of herb in there as well. Parsley. Let's give this a try. I mean, it's great. A little bit of a cheesy flavour. I'm not sure if that's deliberate or not, but it's not overly salty or anything, because I suppose with this kit you can add your own salt and pepper. Let's try this wildberry flavoured drink, and it does have a tear tab on the end. It is very reminiscent of the sheep cordial flavour, very artificial, and it's not dissolving that easily either. Look at that. Maybe if you stir it a bit, it'll get in there. Let's give it a taste. Oh, very refreshing. Again, it's got that very cheap flavour to it, but it's actually very, very nice. Right, it's time to try our chili con carne, which I believe is meant to be beef, kidney beans, vegetables and tomato, things like that. Let's get that open. Have a look in there. Alright, let's get this out on the bowl and then we can have a closer look at it. You know what? The smell I'm getting from it is quite nice. There's a hint of chili. Can taste the beans. It's got meat in there. I mean the flavour of the sauce is fantastic. Again, it's not overly salty, and you can definitely always add your own bit of salt, your own bit of pepper. Mix it in with a bit of potato. That is very hearty, fantastic, fantastic. Look, thanks for joining me for this review of the MRE. Again, this has been a great MRE. Nothing really to complain about. Maybe would have been better to have something a bit extra for the main lunch, but this makes up for it. It's been very tasty, and I'll see you for the next review. Hope you enjoyed.